Hey guys, Jonathan here, and it's time for another epic comic book haul. I have probably close to 100 books here. I didn't actually count, but let's say maybe 80 books. I guess you can count and let me know at the end how many books it was. Anyways, I didn't do one of these at the end of April because the month just got so busy, and then May got so busy, and so this is everything I got in the month of April and May. And first off, one I'm really excited about is Spider-Man 2099 #1. Now, this isn't the first appearance of Spider-Man 2099, but it is the first of his comic book getting his solo series. And look how cool that red foil is on there. Super 90s, and I love it. Now, two more books I picked up are incredible finds. Dark Claw Adventures and Dark Claw, The Legends of Dark Claw, that is. This is, if you take a closer look, Batman and Wolverine mashed up into the same character, and it is so incredibly cool. This is from Amalgam Comics, which is also from the 90s, but this is where Marvel and DC characters were mashed into one character when the universes converged. And so this one is written and animated like the Batman the Animated Series, and this one is more of Legends of the Dark Knight, but I'm super excited to read those and love it. Here we have the first appearance of Demolition Man in his costume on a cover of a comic in Captain America #328. Absolutely love that. Super cool, especially after Avengers Mission Demolition last year. This is a really cool Green Lantern comic variant, of course, playing off of the 2001 A Space Odyssey cover. And speaking of Green Lantern variants, how about this one? This is a New 52 Lego variant. Yeah, it's an official Lego variant, which DC worked with. I think there were like 12 or 15 Lego variant covers, this being one of them. I am trying to collect them all. I'm a little over halfway there. Speaking of toy variants, how sweet is the Avengers? This is a, it's actually not an issue of like this comic told with action figures. It's just the cover made with Marvel Legends figures from probably like the mid-2000s if I had to guess, but this is a Hasbro variant, which was super cool. Now, this is a little bit more modern, but super, super cool. This is all 4 issues of House of M from Secret Wars 2015. And what's cool about this, of course, is, here's the way to do this, is it's all 4 stories of House of M, which is one of the, like, islands, if you will, or countries on Battle World from Secret Wars 2015. So that is a full story right there that's going to be fun to read. Full stories. I like to do things in themes, as you guys can see. Like, I like to have my transitions from point to point, but this is Iron Man Legacy of Doom, which of course is Iron Man and Dr. Doom going toe-to-toe, and this is all 4 issues of this story, which is super, super fun. And obviously with Doomsday and Downey playing Dr. Doom and having played Iron Man, not only is that going to be a cool story to read, but I wonder if they'll do anything from the movies with that. Sure makes you wonder. Iron Man #200. This is so cool seeing Tony suit up as the Silver Centurion. And of course, on top of that, this is where he fights the Ironmonger. I believe it's the first appearance of Ironmonger as well. And I read this comic already before filming this video, and the first Iron Man movie, at least in terms of Ironmonger, takes a lot of inspiration from this. So that was super, super cool. This one is unreal. This is the With One Magic World, brand new first issue Shazam, the original Captain Marvel #1. Now, this is from 1973, so it's not like from the 50s or anything, but Superman on the cover, Captain Marvel #1, what a legendary find that was. I paid $20 for that too, which I feel was a really, really good deal. This one is super cool. Special 40th anniversary issue of Captain America. This is the first issue of Captain America retold for the 40th anniversary, so that is incredibly cool. I should mention that I picked up this one, and the next 2 at Metropolis Comics in New York City, where I have an amazing video going through their vault, seeing comic book art from Todd McFarlane. Unbelievable stuff. I got to hold the Cosmic Cube from Captain America. You guys gotta watch that video. You just gotta watch it. But I picked up both of these there, key Daredevil issues. Of course, those iconic Frank Miller covers. absolutely legendary. I actually didn't have either one of these yet, so I was super, super excited to add both of them, Daredevil 183 and 184, to the collection. And I can't wait to read them, too. I got this over at Midtown Comics when I was in New York City last month. This is signed by David Nakayama, and this is the Midtown Comics exclusive cover of Batman number 158. Of course, that great Catwoman art and Batman there. Got a certificate of authenticity and that awesome signature right there. I picked this up at Forbidden Planet in New York City. This is the Art of Marvel Studios variant of Deadpool and Wolverine #1 with the brown suit Wolverine on there. That is so incredibly cool, and I love that. Now, I am going to read this one, and just like several comics on this list, after I read them, they do usually end up in my Whatnot streams. So be sure to sign up for my next Whatnot show down below. If you use my link, you get $15 free to spend, and these comics will pop up in there eventually. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, Cable #1 was my next find. Look how cool that awesome foil is, the reflective foil. That is amazing. Once again, a sign of the times from the 1990s. This was an awesome find. Suicide Squad AMC Theaters edition, and it's a #1. So when you open it up, it's actually just a regular Suicide Squad comic on the inside, but this was exclusive to AMC Theaters opening weekend of the movie, which was a really, really cool find. This was awesome. I found this for 50 cents, if you can believe it. This is from Secret Wars 2015. This is Thor's #1. And basically in Secret Wars, Dr. Doom on Battleworld creates a new legion of, like, I guess police cops for Battleworld, and they are all Thor variants, which was really cool. This is an amazing 50-cent find as well. This is X-Men the Movie special. So when we open it up, you'll actually see that it's the characters and variants from the movie, which is really, really cool. So I'm excited to read this. I just kind of leafed through it when I found it. I don't know if it actually retells the story of the movie, if it's a prequel or something. It's not in the best condition, but it's just too cool to have left behind. On an X-Men run here, this is X-Men #1, one of the variant covers from when everything kicked off in 91. Super, super cool with Beast, Angel, or Archangel rather, and yeah, just incredibly cool. Love that. This one is super cool. The New Avengers #1 from Heroic Age. Of course, New Avengers are all the hype right now because of the end of Thunderbolts, and this isn't even anybody from the movie, but look at that lineup. Luke Cage is the leader. You've got Ms. Marvel, Warbird, Spider-Man, Wolverine, and The Thing. I'm so excited to read that. Now, this one is fun, and it still has the price tag attached to it. This is technically not really a comic book. It's actually like a preview issue that was 25 cents at a comic book store, but it's an actual Daily Bugle newspaper, and when you open it up, there's a Daily Bugle headline on the inside, and this was technically the first appearance, in my understanding, of the Red Hulk. So you can open it up, and it's a giant Daily Bugle newspaper. Oh my gosh, brand new day preview in there too. I actually didn't even open this up at the store, but man, between a brand new day preview and the first appearance of Red Hulk, honestly, I bet this thing is going to be worth an absolute fortune if it's not already. But I like weird, quirky stuff like this, so yeah, it was $25. That's a lot of money. It's, what, 1,000% more than what it cost, 25 cents when it came out in 2007, but I could not leave that behind. Now, we're getting to the cream of the crop stuff. Vintage 1968 Amazing Spider-Man, ironically, number 68, Crisis on Campus. Iconic cover. I mentioned about being at Metropolis Comics last month. I actually saw the artwork for this, the original artwork done, which is incredibly cool. Iconic cover, super excited to add it to the collection. And as we get to the end here, Fantastic Four, guys. Oh my gosh, this is from 1968. This is issue number 76. It's not like a key issue or anything, but come on, where are you going to find 1968 Fantastic Four comics? I actually literally just picked these up today as of recording this video at a local antique store. Really, really unbelievable find there. Got Black Bolt and Medusa on the cover. Got a little Inhumans crossover, which I'm building up to something epic. Look at this. The name is Doom, number 84. This is a key issue with that amazing, iconic artwork on here. So, so cool. Then I got number 87. absolutely amazing. And, oh, excuse me, this is 87. I was looking at this while I was showing that. But really, really cool. Great, great classic 1960s covers. And now we're getting into what I consider the craziest stuff here. I mean, it just is. Look at this. This is Absolute Carnage, number 2. And you might not think this is anything special, but when we open it up, you can see... Oh, yeah, so it's like, it's hard to explain. It's not stapled together at all, but actually it's probably best to look at it from the outside. This is a color copy. So what happens is, when Marvel goes to print a comic book, they'll go ahead and make like a test run of it before they actually staple it. So this is like a test of what Carnage number 2 would look like, just to make sure that the ink looks right and everything. So these are incredibly rare. That you do find them out in the wild every now and then, obviously I did, but a really, really incredible find to add to the collection. This is probably the craziest find of them all. There's some unbelievable books I'm about to show you, but the price of what I paid versus what it's worth, this one's probably the craziest. This is Deadpool number 1. Now, it's not the first appearance of Deadpool, but it is his first solo book with his first solo title from January of 1997. I paid 50 cents for this, guys. I found it in a 50-cent bin at a comic book store, and just a legendary find. It's probably worth about 30, 40 bucks, which is super, super cool. So I'm super excited about that. Honestly, it's probably worth more than that. Now, these comics are incredible, but I did pay a lot for them. This is X-Men Days of Future Past. When you open it up, the first thing is, it says Days of Future Past, but this is number 141 from 1980 with that iconic cover on the front with Wolverine. Oh, gosh, just so unbelievably cool. I paid $90 for this one, so it was really expensive, but this is one I've always wanted and can't wait to hang it up on the wall after it's been read. Look at this, guys. This is insane. The first appearance of the Inhumans in Fantastic Four, number 45. Oh, my God. It's not in the best condition, but as we like to say in the comic book world, low grade is better than no grade, and I can't believe I own this one. It is incredibly cool. In fact, since not many of us will ever have the opportunity to crack one of these open, let's go ahead and just take a quick look at the inside. Oh my gosh, it's so unbelievably cool. I can't wait to read this, and I'm sure there's somebody in the comments being like, oh my gosh, look how he's handling the comic. The thing is, I buy these for me. I love to read them, and, you know, it is what it is. I just love reading them, and that's okay. Now the final one is Fantastic Four, number 209, the first appearance of Herbie. Check it out, the first appearance of Herbie. That is so, so cool. And it's actually the first time John Bryan did Fantastic Four, which is incredibly cool too. So absolutely awesome to add to the collection, and I'm super, super excited. So let me know which comic let me know which of these comics was your favorite to see. My gosh, I have so much reading to do. Don't forget to save my Whatnot show down below, because a lot of these comics will end up on future Whatnot shows, so you don't want to miss those. Of course, I sell Lego stuff there too that you don't want to miss, so they're always a good time. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next video, and until next time, build on.